What's up guys, Chicks here from Chicks Tech Reviews. Now this is the brand new Umidigi S5 Pro. It's jam-packed with lots of great features which include liquid cooling, fast charging, quad cameras, pop-up camera, stock Android 10 and lots more. It's a brand new mid-range smartphone with 1 foot crossing the border, making it a nearly flagship device. Now you can pick this up right now for around $269 or £218 if you're in the UK. So let me continue sharing my unboxing experience. You will find an envelope with quite possibly the link to the world, but when you open it, it actually contains a user manual and a SIM eject tool. Now this also comes with an 18-watt fast charger, a USB Type-C to headphone adapter, and a Type-C charger cable. And of course the smartphone itself, and I guess peeling off that front sticker is still one of the best moments when unboxing a new device. Now the Umidigi S5 Pro comes pre-installed with a smartphone case. The case has a textured finish to it and is made from a soft PU silicone material. So here it is guys, the Umidigi S5 Pro, beautiful looking device. Now the phone body is made from a 4-sided 3D curved glass with a metal frame. It's a premium finish, certainly looks and feels like a flagship device. Now at the bottom you will find a single microphone, USB Type-C port and a single speaker. On the side you will find your volume rocker and power button. At the top of the device you will see your pop-up camera, and on the other side you will find a hybrid SIM card tray which will take 2 nano SIM cards or 1 nano SIM card and 1 microSD card up to 256 gigs. So on the front we have a 6.39 inch AMOLED display with 403 pixels per inch. Screen resolution is 1080 by 2340, so that's a full HD plus AMOLED display with no notches to get in the way, and I have to say it's actually pretty good. Now this phone is powered by the new MediaTek Helio G90T octa-core processor, which will give you a slightly better performance than the Snapdragon 730. You're also getting 6 gigs of LPDDR4 RAM and 256 gigs of internal storage. Also, there is further expansion via MicroSD of up to 256 gigs. Now let's talk about the cameras. We have a quad camera setup on the back with a 48 megapixel primary sensor, 16 megapixel ultra wide, 5 megapixel depth sensor and a 5 megapixel macro lens. And quick look at the modes. You have night mode, HDR, video, photo, ultra HD, professional mode and more. And under more you will find a whole bunch of settings that you can mess around with, including animated GIFs. So you can press one button and create your own animated GIF with this smartphone. Now under photo, if we have a look at settings, here are all the resolutions supported. And again under video, the maximum resolution supported is 1080p. So onto the samples. Here is a 48 megapixel shot with the main sensor, followed by a sample of the 16 megapixel ultra wide, and this shot has been taken in Ultra HD mode, which stitches together a number of photos, giving you an impressive 88 megapixel photo. And just to show you the difference and that it's not a gimmick, here is a side-by-side 48 megapixels versus 88 megapixels, and as you guys can see, nearly everything in the 88 megapixel shot is in focus and much more clearer. Now the main sensor is by Samsung, it's the S5K GM1. Now photos are actually pretty good with the rear camera, especially with good lighting. There is also a night mode which delivers decent results. Video quality is also decent quality and again in good lighting situations, and the maximum video resolution supported is 1080p. Now if we flip the phone around, on the front we have a 16 megapixel pop-up camera. The pop-up mechanism is a little slow, but you can take decent looking selfies and record video at 1080p. So overall, for the price of this handset, I found the camera setup to be quite good for the money. So there you have it guys, that was my quick lowdown of the Umidigi S5 Pro. Now this smartphone edges the mid-range border, bringing itself closer to flagship territory, but not quite there. It is nice, however, to see a company trying to give us more for our buck, which includes a very good AMOLED display, decent performance with stock Android 10. You get 18 watt fast charging via USB Type-C, and a fast charger is included in the box. And if all that was not enough, you're also getting an in-display fingerprint sensor, which has a very nice looking animation every time you try to unlock the smartphone. It's not the fastest in-display sensor I've tested, but nevertheless it is accurate, and you will feel a very satisfying haptic feedback every time you unlock the phone. Now, if you're wondering exactly how this smartphone performs compared to the other devices out there, then check out my top performing smartphone chart of 2020, and here you will find the Umidigi S5 Pro ranked at position 36 with a benchmark score of 286K. Now, you can view the full versions of all my charts online at chixtech.com and read them at your leisure. Now, I'd just like to quickly add, the battery life is pretty good with medium to heavy usage. It will give you a full day quite easily with around 5 to 6 hours of on-screen time. So bottom line, the Umidigi is a great mid-range device with some flagship features thrown into the mix. I like what they've come up with. The finished result is actually pretty good, and the price point is hard to ignore. And as always, if I can get hold of any coupon codes, I will leave them in the description box for you to save you even more money on what is already a fantastic offer. Any questions, do fire them at me in the comments below, and I'll do my best to respond ASAP. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. I'll see you guys in the next one.